From devastating fires in São Paulo, Brazil, to catastrophics of Florida International University Bridge in 2018, or a huge storm wipes out Crimea, all shows us the unpredictability of human life and the never-ending movement around the world. This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original text commentary. Watching till the end and letting us know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get it on! São Paulo, Brazil's vibrant culture and financial hub, is a sprawling metropolis renowned for its diverse population. Like many large cities, it faces challenges with homelessness. São Paulo has a significant homeless population, estimated to be in the thousands. The devastating fire and subsequent building collapse in São Paulo, Brazil occurred on May 1, 2018. The incident took place at the Wilton Paes de Almeida building, a high-rise abandoned structure in the city center. The building was formerly a headquarters for the federal police, but had been occupied by a homeless population. A massive fire broke out, quickly engulfing the upper floors of the building. The fire spread rapidly and overwhelmed the firefighters' efforts, leading to the complete destruction of the 26-story building. The collapse sent debris and rubble cascading onto nearby streets, affecting surrounding buildings and causing further damage. Crimea is a peninsula located in the Black Sea, connected to the southern part of Ukraine. It has a varied coastline that spans around 1,000 miles. Last year, a huge storm in the Black Sea has wrecked Russian defenses in Crimea and devastated Sochi, an important port city on Russia's western coast. Footage shows huge waves washing ashore, damaging buildings and inundating promenades along the seafront. Winds gusted up to 80 miles per hour with waves up to 30 feet. Trenches, coastal barriers were washed away on the western coast of Crimea, close to Sevastopol. Meanwhile, in Sochi, Russia's largest resort city, similar scenes played out. In the heart of Bronzeville, a 3-story building collapsed, triggering a large-scale cleanup following what officials termed as a catastrophic failure. Residents, from newcomers to long-standing locals, expressed astonishment at the sudden downfall. Thank God no one was hurt. Join the conversation with us, share your thoughts, and hit the subscribe button to receive our most updated videos. A vehicle parked innocuously along the roadside in Katori City, Chiba, suddenly became the epicenter of chaos as flames erupted from its hood. The initial flicker of flames quickly escalated, licking at the vehicle's exterior. Within moments, billowing plumes of dark smoke began to spiral into the sky. This is one of the typical examples of catastrophes in life that anyone can meet on the road. There is no specific information about the cause of the fire, but the driver is thought to be safe because he has escaped from the car before it burned. Florida International University Bridge was a pedestrian bridge that was under construction to connect the FIU campus to the city of Sweetwater. The bridge was designed to be an innovative structure using accelerated bridge construction. Tragically, the bridge collapsed on March 15, 2018, while it was still in the process of being installed, crushing several vehicles that were passing underneath.
FIU just collapsed out of nowhere. There's cars stuck under there. Workers are hurt. They're helping work.
Investigations into the collapse suggested that a key structural component, a diagonal truss, had experienced significant cracking prior to the incident. The collapse prompted scrutiny and raised questions about the safety and oversight of infrastructure projects. Boston is a major city located in the Northeast United States. Boston borders the Atlantic Ocean and has a significant waterfront area, contributes to its unique charm and appeal. Recently, a raging fire tore through a triple-decker residence on Arlington Street in Boston. It engulfed the rear porch decks of 21 Ellington Street. The fire rapidly escalated, prompting a 6-alarm response as it leapt to adjacent buildings, narrowly missing a third home by inches. Despite the heroic efforts of firefighters, heavy damage befell some structures. The incident is a deep warning about fire prevention and prevention in the community, even the most modern and civilized places. The truth is that the fire can happen anywhere. It's not only in business residential areas or abandoned buildings occupied by homeless people, it can also take place in the field where the harvest comes. You are now watching a fire at 2 combine harvesters in Nove Dvorka. Flames leapt from the engines of both harvesters and engulfs the mechanical giants. The combine harvesters, once symbols of productivity and efficiency, now stand transformed into towering torches across the fields. Not only fire on the road, vehicles can be faced with the sinkhole catastrophe. This is a shocking moment when a sinkhole swallowed numerous parked vehicles. A car park collapsed following heavy rainfall in a Chinese city, which broke the local monthly record in just 7 days. Several vehicles were hung at the edge of the sinkhole. The hole was also filled up with rainwater which flowed to nearby residential buildings. Unbelievable. 11 months ago, 2 helicopters collided mid-air near SeaWorld in Broadwater, Australia. The incident occurred around 2 p.m., causing both aircraft to crash land on a sandbank close to SeaWorld Resort. One helicopter was taking off while the other was landing, resulting in the collision. Authorities worked to understand the circumstances surrounding this tragic event.
You know, there's a bridge collapse during a ribbon-cutting ceremony in Democratic Republic of Congo last year. Unbelievable. In another hot news, in a Saskatchewan community, another bridge collapses only 6 hours after opening. An official said a geotechnical study of a riverbed wasn't done before the structure was built in the rural municipality of Clayton. So sad. Rich County is situated in the northeastern part of the Utah state. It's a relatively small county known for its beautiful rural character. A propane-fueled fire ravaged a tranquil mobile home park on Bear Lake's south side in Rich County. In a swift and devastating sweep, 3 homes were reduced to rubble, with a 4th standing battered and severely damaged by the blaze. The crackling flames and acrid smoke painted a scene of chaos, met by the valiant efforts of emergency responders, battling to contain the inferno. We're strong advocates for making moments a two-way exchange, not just a monologue. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button to be a part of the journey. Broniewicz is a village located in central Poland. The region features a mix of plains and lowlands. A dramatic event unfolded last year when an electrical short circuit ignited a fierce fire within the heart of the village. The initial spark erupted into a blaze that voraciously consumed everything in its path. The acrid smell of burning materials filled the air, the crackling of burning wood, the smoke billowing ominously upwards, forming a dark shroud that eclipsed the blue sky. Firefighters then promptly stopped it and no one was hurt. However, it was an unforgotten event for all the village residents.
Paris, the magnificent capital of France. On Friday, April 29, 2022, a video surfaced depicting the alarming ignition of an electric-wrapped bus in Paris. The footage captured the bus engulfed in a sudden and intense inferno, mere moments after a small explosion erupted atop the vehicle, seemingly originating from the battery compartment. The blaze rapidly consumed the entire body, racing with alarming speed. This catastrophic event unfolded in the 13 arrondissement, leading to a swift response from around 30 workers as they grappled with a fiery ordeal. The bus, a 100% electric Boyle brand Blue Bus 5SE Series Online 71, stood as a vivid testament to the unpredictability of such vehicular catastrophes. Olomouc, a historic city in the Czech Republic, lies in the heart of Moravia, belonging to Central Europe. The city is nestled amidst undulating landscapes with the nice Morava River. On the fateful day of 17th of October of 2023, chaos engulfed the Olomouc rails as the train OS 3542 collided with a truck, unleashing a fiery inferno, marking a harrowing collision. Flames erupted, painting the sky in an ominous hue as emergency responders raced against time. Finally, their bravery defeated the fire. Gwangju, located in southwestern South Korea and known as the City of Light, it boasts to be an intriguing destination in South Korea. The collapse of Janwon-dong, Seoul, in July of 2019 involved a demolished building that tragically gave way, resulting in a devastating incident. The structure, in the process of demolition, collapsed unexpectedly, causing widespread damage and raising concerns about safety protocols during such procedures. This unfortunate event highlighted the importance of stringent safety measures and proper procedures in handling building demolitions to ensure public safety.
On August 29, 2018, a SEPTA train was engulfed in flames. The inferno ravaged the train, billowing smoke into the skies and disrupting the tranquility of the suburban landscape after a rare mechanical problem. Two years ago, a harrowing event shook a commercial complex nestled near Santa Fe and Banning Avenues. A ferocious blaze erupted, devouring numerous structures, including a transportation yard, leaving a trail of devastation that severely impacted multiple buses in its wake. In a harrowing incident, a bus found itself in a perilous situation while navigating through floodwaters in Texas. Despite the present signaled danger due to recent heavy rainfall and flooding in Austin, the driver pressed forward. The bus driver thought he was driving a magical bus. The decision seemed to disregard the potential risks as the bus initially traversed seemingly safe roads. Then the scenario took a distressing turn when the bus submerged in floodwaters. Oh my God! A water tower in the Philippines spins into collapse as the country suffers a magnitude 7 earthquake. In August 2020, a water tank collapsed in Bhopal, India. The tank's collapse was reported due to heavy rains and poor maintenance. A 5-story apartment block collapsed near the southern Italian city of Naples. Chaos erupted as the structure crumbled, leaving a devastating heap of debris and rubble. London Luton Airport, situated in the town of Luton, Bedfordshire, around 35 miles north of central London, is a prominent international airport serving the London area. Last month, a large fire destroyed the multi-storey car park at this airport. Flames could be seen tearing through cars parked on an upper floor of Terminal Car Park 2 in videos posted on social media. One witness told that you could hear cars exploding. Unbelievable. The London airport has suspended all flights until next afternoon. On December 20th, 2022, in Ardouilly, Belgium, a small town faced a disastrous incident. A semi-truck became stranded on the railway tracks and efforts to restart it proved futile. In a moment of panic, the driver deserted the vehicle, just before a train collided with the truck, causing derailment. We're strong advocates for making moments a two-way exchange, not just a monologue. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button to be a part of the journey.
In a startling incident on a busy Minnesota highway, a small aircraft made an emergency landing around 10:30 a.m. on 81 and West Broadway. The aircraft lost power mid-flight, striking power lines and subsequently crashing into a passing car. The 23-year-old pilot, en route from South Dakota after departing from Crystal Airport, skillfully maneuvered to land on County Road 81 amidst surrounding buildings, homes, and moving vehicles. Despite impacting one passing motorist, both the pilot and the driver were safe, a testament to the pilot's remarkable skill. In stunning events, Japan was gripped by a colossal sinkhole, devouring a sprawling 5-lane intersection near a bustling station. The sinkhole ominously filled with sewer water. Consequence was traffic to the beleaguered city and subway line extension construction as the catalyst. Approximately 100 local establishments suffered crippling losses, prompting government vows for year-end compensations. The catastrophic crane collapse in Brazil stands as a stark reminder of the fragility within the construction industry. The chilling amateur footage immortalizes the harrowing moment when a towering symbol of progress turned into a catastrophic force of destruction. As the scheduled completion of the arena loomed, urgency seemed to overshadow safety, pushing workers into grueling 12-hour shifts, amplifying the strain on both manpower and infrastructure. The haunting revelation of a safety engineer's warnings to superiors echoed a systemic issue, a forewarning unheeded, a cry for caution lost in the race against time. This underscores the profound human cost of prioritizing speed over safety, leaving an indelible scar on the very fabric of progress.
The scene, a testament to the unpredictability of roads, echoed urgency and disruption. Video of a semi-truck lost control rolled over in Maryland 2 years ago.
Oh my God. That motherfucker just flipped this truck right in front of me.
Never ignore a big blinking "slow down so you don't roll over" sign. Capacitor and transformer station fires can pose significant hazards due to the high voltage and electrical energy involved. When a capacitor fails, it can release stored energy rapidly. into overheating, explosion, or fire. Such fires can emit toxic smoke and potentially cause damage to surrounding equipment or infrastructure. Preventative measures and rigorous safety standards are paramount in minimizing the risks associated with these types of fires in electrical infrastructure. You're watching a high voltage line in California fall across a wood and metal fence. A bush became an arc from the voltage. The wire then fell against a tree that cooked from the inside and screamed in agony as the moisture turned to steam. Everything touching the fence was electrified, so many small fires flared up.
Euboea, Greece's second-largest island, stretches along the eastern coast of mainland Greece. Its diverse landscape boasts lush forests, stunning beaches, and rugged mountains. In a tragic turn of events, on the serene island, a plane dispatched to combat raging forest fires met a devastating fate. Near the tranquil town of Charistos, amidst the scorching heat of July 2023, the aircraft succumbed to unforeseen circumstances, plummeting to the earth below. The crash resulted in a fiery blaze that intensified the challenges faced by the firefighters battling the widespread conflagration. It stood as a poignant reminder of the perilous nature of combating nature's wrath amid the island's perilous terrain. In a gridlocked traffic queue on National Road 41 in Khomki City, Aichi, a trailer's misfortune sparked chaos. Amidst the standstill, a chain reaction ensued, leading to a catastrophic collision involving over 20 vehicles. The tense atmosphere suddenly erupted into a scene of wreckage and commotion, highlighting the precarious nature of congested roads and the swift escalation of incidents in such traffic-laden environments. In a startling incident in Russia, a towering crane strained over the weight of an army tank, teetering precariously before succumbing to the imbalance, toppling sideways. Witnesses held their breath as the colossal machinery met the ground with a resounding thud. Miraculously, no one was hurt. You are watching some bridge collapse scenes in the world. They are catastrophic events often caused by various factors such as structural weakness, design flaws, natural disasters, and even human error during design or inspection processes that can contribute to these catastrophic events.
Well, we haven't the water pipe to fix it.
When a bridge fails, it can lead to severe consequences, including loss of life, significant damage to infrastructure, disruption of transportation networks, and economic repercussions. Join the conversation with us, share your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button to receive our most updated videos.
Novosibirsk, located in southwestern Siberia, stands as Russia's third largest city. Its strategic position as a major transportation hub is bolstered by the Trans-Siberian Railway, a vital artery connecting Moscow to the Far East. In 2021, a massive explosion occurred at a gas station in Novosibirsk. The fiery inferno engulfed the station, painted the sky an ominous hue. trembled beneath the force as plumes of thick, black smoke billowed into the air, casting a shadow over the surrounding area. Amidst the pandemonium, debris scattered like confetti, echoing the sheer magnitude of the blast that ripped through the once bustling station, leaving behind a haunting scene of devastation and charred remnants in its wake. In the heart of Ani village in India, whispers of an impending disaster echoed through the community. Locals, with a keen eye for their surroundings, had noticed ominous cracks etching the landscape, a haunting premonition of an imminent landslide. The village, historically perched in a zone prone to such calamities, stood on the brink of a natural upheaval. Despite their vigilance, nature's fury couldn't be contained. The ground quaked, and a relentless landslide cascaded, leading to the collapse of multiple buildings. Meanwhile, a mishap occurred at a railway station in Madhya Pradesh during construction work. While blasting work was being conducted, debris flew violently at the Dundai rail station in Jabalpur. One of the pieces of rubble hit overhead equipment and bent the pole. Both incidents, separated by geography yet linked by unexpected calamity, underscored the relentless and unpredictable nature of natural disasters and human error, leaving their mark on the landscapes they touched. Yonkers is a city located in Westchester County, New York, USA. It's the fourth most populous city in the state of New York. In June 2009, this towering structure suddenly succumbed to the forces of time. The once mighty tower, weakened by years of corrosion and structural wear, collapsed with a resounding crash. Oh my God, that's freaking amazing. Florida, situated in the Tampa Bay area, is a beach city where many locals indulge in beachside activities or aquatic pursuits. However, some prefer to soar through the skies. On November 19, 2017, two Pinellas County Sheriff's deputies found themselves in an unexpected situation. While responding to a routine call, they spotted a single-engine plane dangerously low and on the verge of crashing onto a bustling street. As the plane approached, one officer maneuvered their vehicle to follow, capturing the scene on the dashcam. The plane zoomed by before crashing, leaving behind a snapped tree and landing amidst someone's hedges. Remarkably, both the pilot and passenger emerged unscathed. The pilot disclosed they'd taken off from Clearwater Airport, a mere 50 miles away, and encountered engine trouble shortly after departure, forcing them into an emergency landing. The unfortunate irony was that they were only half a mile away from the airport when the crash transpired. In Gothenburg, Sweden's second-largest city, a public bus got stuck on train tracks. The horn of the train can be heard frantically sounding as it approaches the bus.
Så ja, nu smäller det, nu smäller det, nu smäller det.
Following the impact, a minor fire ignited, leading to a partial derailment further down the tracks. Thankfully, none of the bus passengers suffered severe injuries. Shanghai, often regarded as China's most cosmopolitan city. Transportation here is highly efficient, making travel convenient for both residents and tourists. Around 5 years ago, a notable incident occurred when a truck collided with the railings of a highway. The impact led to the truck overturning, causing a spillage of asphalt onto the vehicles passing underneath. The cascading asphalt resulted in damage to 4 vehicles caught in the unexpected deluge. This event caused a temporary disruption to traffic flow and required significant cleanup efforts to clear the affected area and restore normalcy to the highway.
Jay is a town in Franklin County, Maine, situated on the western part of the state. It spans approximately 56 square miles and is characterized by hilly terrain with forests and water bodies. In April 2020, an explosion occurred at the Androscoggin Mill in Jay, Maine. The mill, operated by Pixel Specialties Solutions, produced paper products. explosion took place in the facility's digester area, which is a crucial part of the paper-making process, where wood chips are turned into pulp. Fortunately, there were no reported major injuries resulting from the explosion. The blast caused significant damage to the facility and led to a temporary shutdown of operations. It also prompted concerns about the impact on local economy and the employees of the mill. The incident underscored an importance of safety protocols in such environments. A city in western Turkey, commonly known as Afyon. In February of 2020, a routine day turned perilous when fate tangled a truck and a train. The bread truck, its path askew, breached the railway's sanctity, heedless of the barrier's warnings. The steel giant thundered forward by an unstoppable force, meeting an immovable object, and chaos collided in the flash of a moment as the bread was scattered everywhere. May 2020, a significant incident occurred in downtown Los Angeles involving a butane explosion at a cannabis oil extraction facility. The explosion took place in a building where the extraction process for cannabis oil was being conducted using butane, a highly flammable substance. This process, known as butane hash oil extraction, can be extremely dangerous if not carried out with proper safety measures. The explosion caused a powerful blast that damaged the building and surrounding areas, leading to concerns about safety protocols within such facilities. It's so important to raise awareness about the potential risks associated with certain methods of cannabis oil extraction, emphasizing the need for stringent safety regulations in the industry. Join the conversation with us, share your thoughts, and hit the subscribe button to receive our most updated videos.
In a jolting collision, an SUV crashed into the Phantom Fireworks store, Florida, triggering a fierce blaze that swiftly engulfed the entire building. The force of impact ruptured the storefront, sending shards of glass and sparks flying. Inside, the collision ignited an inferno, setting ablaze the fireworks and combustibles on the shelves. Amidst exploding pyrotechnics and billowing smoke, firefighters battled the relentless flames, their hoses dousing the fire's fury. The scene, fraught with chaos and danger, slowly yielded to their efforts, leaving behind a smoldering wreckage. Everett, Washington, positioned in Snohomish County, nestled between the saltwater Port Gardner Bay and the Snohomish River. July 2020, in Bengal, a massive 4-alarm fire torched through a waterfront apartment complex under construction in Everett, creating a raging inferno. The repercussions extended beyond the construction site, leaving a trail of destruction that reached two nearby homes up a hill, their structures bearing the scars of the fierce flames. The event was a somber reminder of the importance of preparedness, swift response, and courage. Ankara, the capital of Turkey, is situated in the central part of the country. It's also a political and administrative center. A tragic incident occurred in the capital of Turkey in December 2018. A high-speed train collided with a railway engine at Marsandi station and subsequently crashed into a pedestrian overpass. The collision resulted in big damage. The high-speed train was reportedly traveling from Ankara to the central province of Konya when it collided with the railway engine at the station, causing significant damage to both the train and the overpass. The force of the impact caused multiple carriages to derail and crash into the overpass, leading to a chaotic and tragic scene. This devastating accident highlighted the importance of stringent safety measures and maintenance protocols within the railway system to prevent such catastrophic events and ensure the well-being of passengers and the public using railway services. 8 years ago, amid strong waves and roaring winds, Jublo Ferry sank due to the forces of nature. The relentless assault of waves breached its hull, flooding the decks and tilting it into a fateful descent. The ferry teetered, listed, and engulfed slowly while passengers scrambled for safety. Finally, the ferry succumbed, slipping beneath the water, leaving a haunting silence in its wake.
The catastrophic event in southwest Hungary 13 years ago unfolded as a haunting taboo of horror, reminiscent of a dystopian narrative brought to life. Triggered by a dam breach as a metal processing plant, a crimson tide of toxic sludge surged through narrow streets, reaching heights of 6 feet, inciting panic among residents who fled for higher ground. Laden with a lethal concoction of cadmium, cobalt, lead, and an array of elements, this unprecedented spill cast a shadow of alarm, hailed by scientists as a uniquely perilous environmental hazard. Amidst the chaos, a sense of dread loomed as the spill's potential to expand into rivers forewarned of a broader ecological catastrophe, echoing haunting echoes of past environmental disasters. Last June, a car of a passenger train was on fire behind the main station in Pilsen, near the fork in the line to sea. Budajovice and Prague, it was set of 5 wagons without a locomotive. Luckily, firefighting took place promptly and no one was injured as firemen searched the rest of the set to see if there were any people inside.
Has anyone seen What's Its Name? The Parker water tower collapsed with an intense sound, surprisingly resilient. Even smashing down with that much mass didn't cause it to fully collapse. Have your headsets on for an incredible boom at the end. Have you seen any strange thing yet? May 2017, a crane being used to install a prefabricated section of the Bavaria railway viaduct between Arcisat and Cantello near Varese crashed to the ground. This is a part of the Italian section of a new line connecting Lugano, Switzerland to Milan. An 88-year-old Trenton water tower that stood over 100 feet tall was demolished in a vacant lot off North Alden Avenue. As for making moments a two-way exchange, not just a monologue. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button to be a part of the journey. You know, public buses are integral to urban mobility. It aligns with environmental goals and making a vital component of modern cities worldwide. Lime Street is one of Liverpool's main transportation hubs, known for its historic Lime Street railway station. On Friday, August 25th, a double-decker stagecoach bus ignited in flames on Liverpool's bustling Lime Street. The incident unfolded in the heart of the city centre, casting plumes of smoke into the air. Swift responses from emergency services prevented injuries, despite the dramatic scene. The incident in the Gulf of Mexico was indeed catastrophic in terms of its visual impact and the potential danger it posed. The sight of the ocean ablaze due to the gas pipeline rupture was alarming and drew comparisons to scenes from disaster movies. Though it was brought under control after significant efforts, the event highlighted the potential risks associated with such incidents in the oil and gas industry. A scene of horror unfolded as panic gripped inhabitants. A seismic catastrophe reverberated through Jamaica as a formidable 6.5 magnitude earthquake mercilessly struck. It razed buildings, casting the region into chaos. A forklift failure in a warehouse in Singapore. The incident underscored the necessity for robust equipment maintenance, ready to face future challenges head-on. In Istanbul's Bahçelievler district, a dramatic event unfolded as a 7-story building collapsed. The incident fortunately occurred with the building unoccupied, resulting in no immediate reports of casualties or injuries. Magnitogorsk, located in the Chelyabinsk Oblast region of Russia, is an industrial city. 6 years ago, in the early hours, at approximately 6 o'clock local time, a catastrophic and harrowing event occurred as domestic gas explosion rattled a residential building within Magnitogorsk, Russia. The force of the explosion led to a section of the building's collapse, resulting in the destruction of 48 apartments. Authorities estimate that approximately 110 individuals were residing within these now devastated apartments at the time of the explosion.
The Paris American Academy is an institute in France known for its focus on art, fashion, interior design, and creative fields. Established in 1965, it's been a hub for students seeking a diverse cultural experience while studying arts and design disciplines in the heart of Paris. In a devastating event that shook the artist community on June, a gas explosion ripped through a prestigious fine arts school nestled in Paris, France, Paris American Academy. The calamity inflicted widespread chaos and destruction, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake.
De gaz, je pense.
The incident not only disrupted the sanctity of the institute, but also sent shockwaves through the art world. This unforeseen tragedy stands as a stark reminder of the vulnerability inherent even in the most cherished and esteemed institutions. Still Paris, 4 years ago, a devastating explosion rocked a bakery and severely damaged adjacent apartments. The forceful explosion shattered windows, overturned cars, and scattered debris across the area, causing chaos and injuries. Over 200 firefighters valiantly battled the ensuing flames, while emergency teams attended to the wounded on the streets. Concerns of structural instability prompted evacuations, advising residents in neighboring buildings to seek alternative accommodations for the night, amidst fears of potential collapse. Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.